We like things simple, good versus evil, right versus wrong, heads or tails. But what if, like a spinning coin, there's more to it than meets the eye? What if the line between God and the devil isn't a chasm, but a thread? We're taught God is light, love, and all things good. The devil, darkness, temptation, the embodiment of evil. But haven't you noticed, they're always linked? Two sides of the same story. You can't have one without the other. This isn't about picking sides. This is about looking closer. Examining the coin, not just for heads or tails, but for the intricate design that connects them. Are you ready to question what you think you know? Across religions and beliefs, the roles shift, the names change, but the dance remains. In Christianity, God is the benevolent creator, the devil, a fallen angel tempting humanity. In Zoroastrianism, Ahura Mazda, the god of light, battles Angra Mainyu, the destructive spirit. These stories, though different, share a common thread: duality, a constant struggle between good and evil, order and chaos. God, often seen as the ultimate good, sets the rules, while the devil tempts us to break them. But is it really that simple? Is God's creation tested without his knowledge? Does the devil act solely out of malice, or is there a grander design at play? Perhaps the answer lies not in seeing them as separate entities, but as two actors on a cosmic stage, playing their parts in a divine drama. Imagine a world without darkness, unending light, blinding and absolute. Could we appreciate its brilliance without knowing the solace of shadow? Order, too, needs its opposite. Without chaos, there's no growth, no change, no evolution. God and the devil, in their eternal dance, embody these dualities. God, the architect of order, provides structure, rules, a moral compass. The devil, the agent of chaos, challenges, disrupts, and pushes us to question. It's in the tension between these forces that life finds its meaning. We strive for good, knowing evil exists. We appreciate order, having experienced the thrill of chaos. Like the yin and yang, light and shadow, God and the devil are not separate entities, but interconnected forces, shaping the fabric of existence. Stories have always grappled with the complexities of good and evil. Milton's Paradise Lost paints a nuanced portrait of Lucifer, a fallen angel driven by pride and rebellion. Goethe's Faust explores the seductive power of temptation and the eternal struggle for redemption. Even pop culture reflects this duality. Star Wars pits the noble Jedi against the seductive dark side of the Force. The Matrix offers a choice between blissful ignorance and the harsh reality of truth. These stories, fictional though they may be, hold a mirror to our own internal struggles. We see ourselves in the heroes and the villains, recognizing the capacity for both good and evil within us all. Let's play devil's advocate, shall we? If God is all-powerful, all-knowing, why create the possibility for evil? Why allow suffering, temptation, and darkness to exist? Some argue it's a test, a way to prove our worth. Others believe it's about free will, the ability to choose our own path. But what if it's simpler than that? What if good can only be truly understood in contrast to evil? What if, without the darkness, the light wouldn't shine as bright? The devil, in this context, becomes a necessary counterpoint. He challenges our faith, tests our resolve, and ultimately makes our choices meaningful. Imagine a tapestry. On one side, threads of gold, representing God, shimmering with divine light. But look closer. Holding those golden threads in place are threads of deepest black, the devil's influence. They are inseparable, interwoven to create the intricate pattern of existence. Pull one thread and the whole tapestry unravels. God and the devil, though seemingly opposed, are bound by an ancient pact. They need each other. Without temptation, there's no virtue. Without darkness, no light to overcome it. This isn't to say evil is good or that we should celebrate wickedness, but it does suggest that understanding their interconnected nature is key to understanding the complexities of our own existence. We're so used to thinking in binaries, good or bad, right or wrong, but life is rarely so clear-cut. There are shades of grey, nuances and contradictions that defy easy categorization. A seemingly good act can have unintended consequences. A seemingly evil deed can be driven by love or desperation. The world is messy, and so are we. Perhaps it's time to move beyond simplistic labels and embrace the spectrum of human experience, to recognize that we all contain within us the capacity for both great good and terrible evil. If God and the devil truly are two sides of the same coin, then maybe, just maybe, there's hope for us yet. Maybe their eternal conflict isn't about ultimate victory or defeat, but about balance. Perhaps the universe doesn't need us to choose sides, but to find harmony within the chaos, to embrace the duality, the good and the bad, the light and the shadow, and forge our own path. After all, some of the most compelling stories are about unlikely alliances, where good and evil find common ground, where angels and demons work together to avert disaster, where the lines blur and the unexpected becomes possible. This isn't about finding easy answers, it's about asking difficult questions, challenging our assumptions about good and evil, right and wrong, looking beyond the simplistic binaries and embracing the messy, complicated, and ultimately beautiful tapestry of existence. God and the devil, the divine and the demonic, will continue their eternal dance. It's up to us to decide how we'll participate. Will we cling to rigid definitions, or will we dare to see the world and ourselves in a new light? The choice, as always, is ours.